Welcome back to Voices for the Voiceless. I am 50% of your host, Jay Taylor. You already know, peace and blessings, everybody. It's been a while, it's been a minute. Everybody, I'm hoping y'all enjoying y'all weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. Tomorrow is the inauguration. It's been a long time coming. Today is Sunday, January 19th, 2025. And tomorrow is the big day, January 20th. And since November, seems like, man, it's been 2 years since November just to get to this day. But before we go there, I just want to jump right into it. It's going to be a very, very enlightening, entertaining video. TikTok is back. And as you know, TikTok was taken off of social media, no access in the United States of America. For whatever reason, to me, if you ask me, they just want to make it so they have control over us. And also it's a test to see how we gonna react to them taking away a platform like that. But in the process of them taking away TikTok, it got a chance for people over here in America to look into other sites, people that are really big on TikTok. I have a TikTok, but I don't really, be on there a lot. Because, with social media, to me, it's just kind of like, man, once you got one, it's like, I need to get all these other platforms. Like, dog, you got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's like, dog, I see the same people over on Facebook that I see on Twitter. I see the same people on Twitter that I see on Instagram. So I'm like, I love seeing the people, don't get me wrong. I love seeing my people. But dog, if I see y'all on one platform, that's enough for me. But I try to get on there as much as possible. I do entertainment. So, I know those platforms are important, in today's society. But anyway, when they took TikTok down, that gave people an opportunity to check out other sites in different countries. I think one of them was Reddit. And Reddit, that was going to be the site that majority of people were saying they were going to go to once TikTok was taken off. And going on Reddit, a lot of Americans got to talk to a lot of people over in China. And the people over in China were putting the people over here in America up on game. A lot of game, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to network with people in different countries that live in different societies so you can kind of compare and contrast. And one of the things that we learned, man, is China is so much more advanced technology wise than America. Like over there, they don't deal with no debit cards. They don't deal with any, they'll just push their finger on something or use their face to open their doors. They were like, man, you guys pay taxes. We don't pay taxes. Once we buy our house, it's ours. We don't have property taxes. They don't have any, they don't pay for healthcare. They don't pay for car insurance. I mean, a lot of people over here learned that we are more like a third world country in comparison to China. They have zero homelessness. They pay no taxes. They don't pay for health care. They don't pay for insurances. You know what I'm saying? All of this is afforded to them as being citizens of that nation. So it was just like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? It was like a culture shock to a lot of people to know that societies can exist without taxation. You know what I'm saying? So, but be that as it may, that's another conversation for another day. I just want to tap into that. But thanks to President-elect, tomorrow will be our official president, Donald Trump, for working out whatever kinks he had to do. And now TikTok is back and people are ecstatic. And with TikTok, with Trump doing that, a lot of people make a lot of money off of TikTok. It saved people's jobs. People get on the platform on TikTok and they break down a lot of good information that you can't find anywhere else in the mainstream media. So it was a great thing, man, that Trump worked that out temporarily. For now, I guess they have to come back and renegotiate some other things. But salute to Donald Trump for saving TikTok, and I think the people that were trying to get it out of here were mad because TikTok opened up a lot of people's minds, to the truth that they want to censor. So it's all about censorship with these people. So man, salute to Donald Trump for making that happen. And everybody that love TikTok, man, y'all might, if you don't like y'all president elect, soon to be president tomorrow, in less than, let's see, 12 hours, you know what I'm saying? You might want to, give them a shout out, man, for saving that platform. And yeah, man. So with that, we gonna pivot to the other conversation. Yes, the inauguration is tomorrow. And I do caution everybody, these people been out here acting crazy. They've been, we seen the attempts on our president, Donald Trump. We've seen all type of things. We've talked about it on our platform. And a lot of these people are losing their minds, and I don't trust them. So I encourage everybody still stay away from large crowds. I know the inauguration is going down, and I think they're going to do it inside instead of outside. They say it's due to the cold weather, but I also think it's a safety. It's a safety thing too, because there have been a lot of. There was some type of attempt where a man was trying to get into the White House with all these machetes on him. Like what? Like it's crazy. So make sure that you keep your head on the swivel and watch your surroundings and just be aware, man. Be aware as to be alive in any circumstance. So with the inauguration going down tomorrow, I think it's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm on Central Time, so it'll be 11 my time when the ceremony starts. You got a few people that are performing. You got Rick Ross, Nelly, Snoop Dogg, Soldier Boy. Wait a minute, Snoop Dogg? Man. So that's the other part, man. Welcome home, Snoop Doggy Dogg. You know what I'm saying? Now, well, before we get to Snoop Doggy Dogg, last year, and I spoke about this on the other video, not last year, but last time Trump was inaugurated in his first presidency, people canceled Chrisette Michelle. You know what I'm saying? And I see that Rick Ross is going to be performing, and that's like his artist, if I'm not mistaken. I'm hoping that Rick Ross, and you heard it here first, I hope that Rick Ross brings Cassette Michelle on stage with him to perform, their hit record. Um, what's that? Aston Martin music. Aston Martin music, music. Man, bring Cassette Michelle back, man. Black people owe that lady a apology for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Let's hey, Rick Ross, man. If y'all get this to the biggest boss, hey, let them know, man. Bring Cassette Michelle on stage and let's revamp her career, man. That sister was dope. I just went back and looked at some of her. She had a cold song with Nas back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Can't forget about you, or can't forget about me, or whatever it was. But man, she was dope. Very beautiful young lady, and it would be nice to see her tomorrow. And Nelly performing. So let's talk about it. Nelly is gonna be performing, and he was just on Willie D channel, and Willie D of the Ghetto Boys hates him some Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like he hates that man with a passion. And he was kind of like questioning Nelly about, man, what's up with you performing for this racist? And he like, man, to my understanding, can you prove that? And you know, it was a very good conversation, and Nelly really gave a lot of good information. He's like, look, man, I just respect the president's seat in America. My people are military, veterans. I just respect whoever's in office. And, I'm not going to turn down an opportunity. It ain't about the money. It's about the opportunity. It's about the salutations. It's about the honor, the country. So, man, big shout outs to Nelly. And I'm happy that people are speaking out and speaking back and pushing back against this. If you disagree with me politically, or if you're over there, we're going to cancel you, cancel culture, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy that Nelly, went on Willie D platform and he explained himself and articulated himself. And he like, wait a minute, you talking about somebody racist? Didn't the Joe Biden, didn't he set up there and said, you know, you ain't black if you don't vote for me? Didn't he tell Charlemagne that? Didn't he create the 1993 or 1994 crime bill that locked up more black people than the law allowed? So if anybody, this man has put in policy into office that has hurt black people. You can't, Joe Biden has put policy into office that has crippled, black people back in the 1990s, specifically during the crack era. You know what I'm saying? And you can't say that about Donald Trump. He ain't put no policies in order that hurt black folk. So knock it off with all that. And so shout out to Nelly. And it's just dope. Shout out to Soldier Boy. They said Soldier Boy went live and said, man, listen, they was coming talking crazy. Soldier Boy said, man, Soldier Boy, he said SMD. I'm not gonna repeat it, but he like, man, basically, man, y'all can say what y'all want. I'm going to perform for the president of the United States. And despite the vulgar language, salute to Soldier Boy for standing on his. And, Kodak Black is a special invited guest. I believe Lil Wayne as well. And Trump did a lot for black entertainers. A lot of black entertainers and rappers, they got their startup money from Donald Trump. A lot of black politicians got their startup money from Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? So for people to be sitting here, just like they tried to get those Mississippi Valley State Valley students from the HBCU, not knowing that the man that donated more to historical black colleges and universities than any other president has. So salute to the celebrities for standing on business. And that brings me to Snoop Doggy Dogg. Welcome home, Snoop. Now, Snoop of all people, and he had Trump derangement syndrome. I had Trump derangement syndrome at one point. I hated Donald Trump at one point. I'm gonna be honest with you. His first presidency, I was listening to my parents and all that, and I didn't do my due diligence. Now I have done my due diligence, and I have seen what I've saw, and I did my research on them. And Snoop came out here and said some very disparaging things to people. And hey, the last time Trump inauguration, he said, which one of y'all uh Sambo ass Negroes is gonna perform for this man? Go ahead and do it so I can roast you. That was Snoop words. And he said several different things over the years about this man, and he know for a fact that the man is not racist. He done kicked it with Donald Trump back in the days. He know that. You know what I'm saying? And they say Barron, Trump's youngest son, with Melania, the first lady, Barron's son kicks it with Rick Ross and them. And you know what I'm saying? He's what, 18, 19 years old. He's in college. Man, he hang out with them guys. You know what I'm saying? So they know that man, that family is not racist at all. One of the only, if the only president that does not have uh, slave ownership in their family history. Like Trump's family never owned slaves or nothing like that. But if you look through all the other presidents, they family owned some slaves or something at one point. But be that as it may, you know, the narrative has switched, and Snoop Dogg will be performing for Donald Trump. And I heard that at the beginning of the year, he said he made a post on social media, I forget what platform, saying, I have nothing but love and respect for Donald Trump. Now, I would, the thing about it, Trump supporters, we gonna open Snoop. We gonna welcome Snoop with open arms. But I just would like to say, man, just be kind of man about the situation, Snoop. Go ahead and apologize for, tomorrow when you take the mic, man. Go ahead and get some words of encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Tell the people that, hey, if I disparaged you about this man before, and I said y'all black Negroes, if y'all, perform, I apologize, man. Hey, and all is forgiven, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be like the left lunatics that, oh no, you stay over there, you can't never come over here. Man, it's all about unity, unifying. So yeah, we gonna welcome Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Snoop, man, is you crazy? I'm happy to see that, man. So I'm not gonna give him no hard time, but I would love to see Snoop take to the stage and salute everybody that was standing on business from the beginning. Because I salute all the ones that were standing on business before I knew what time it was. So with man, it's just a beautiful thing to see. We've made it to this point. And the crazy thing about it is Trump's gonna put a lot of things into effect immediately. It's going to be a national security at the border, so he's going to dispatch the military at our border. You know what I'm saying? Immediately effective. He's making that one of the things that he's going to do immediately. And Tom Homan, they said that they coming to Chicago this week coming up. So, hey, if you in Chicago like I am, you probably gonna start seeing ICE agents after Tuesday, maybe even as soon as Wednesday. They are dead serious, and that is crazy. That is insane to know that we will be seeing some ICE agents in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. Another dope thing that Trump did over the weekend, and I missed it, was he had a coin that he put um, on the market for trading. If you're familiar with the trading and stuff like that. So he put the coin on there. It was a picture of him with the words "fight, fight, fight," and they were selling for 18 cents. And people, he was like, man, people bought them up, sold the truck. Some people probably spent about $1,000 on those 18-cent coins on the market and sold them, and now they're worth through the roof. And the coin had "fight, fight, fight" with a picture of Donald Trump on it. And certain people that bought and sold it on time became millionaires overnight. How dope is that? You know what I'm saying? And those are the type of things. I'm salty I missed that, but I know Trump is going to do more of those type of things to give everyday average people like us, you know what I'm saying, opportunities to really come up. You know what I'm saying? So he's dropping a lot of game out here, a lot of jewels. It's just time to pay attention and take advantage of it. So I know it's going to come back around, so I ain't going to be too salty about it. I know a lot of people didn't know about it. I think he posted it on Twitch. And hey, man, buy these coins up. So at 18 cents, you could have spent $50 or $20 and you might have made a few $100,000. How dope is that when the market, you know what I'm saying, opened up and they were able to trade it off? I don't know too much about it. I hear about it here and there, but hey man, we just catching up. I just want to do this video right quick. The inauguration is tomorrow. Very excited. I'm about to have me a cold one and sit back and chill. Y'all have a blessed rest of your night. and we will talk to you soon. And we almost at the 20-minute mark. Let's get it. Voices for the voices. We love y'all, and I'm out.